What up, folks? I'm ultrazillatoys. I have a review of the SH FIGUARTS Winspector Fire. That's right, my zillions. We're doing some metal hero action from Special Rescue Police Winspector. There you go, the little logo right there. This was a Metal Heroes series. I want to say it was like the 9th series in the Metal Heroes line. I could be wrong about that. Might be 7th. I don't know. But anywho, Winspector was the first of a trilogy of police-related Metal Heroes. Really, RoboCops, right? Like, so Winspector was the first one, and Winspector Fire is the main character of a Winspector. And the second one was Soulbrain, and the third was Draft, if I remember correctly. So, you know, I've wanted to get these figures for a long time, and obviously this came from the backlog. And I did get this a long time ago. This was from Bandai 2016, though I didn't get it in 2016. Got it much later. Through my pals at Muteki Sales. It was like one of the figures that they had, and I think I got it from Muteki Sales. Hey, shout out Muteki Sales if I didn't get it through you guys. I know I talked to Ray from Muteki Sales about this figure, and I don't remember if I ended up buying it through him or if I found it cheaper elsewhere. But anywho, either way, I did get it, and into my backlog it went. I guess I did open it at one point, maybe in an unboxing. You know, a haul of the week of some sort, and probably a haul of the week. But now we're getting into it because I'm backlogging. You know, I want to get through some of my backlog stuff. So anyway, it's a good time for it with all the tariff stuff going on. See? It's a good thing I have all these figures to review. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. And here's our figure out of the package. And Fire is pretty fire, you know what I'm saying? And this is a really, really cool figure. This one actually came out later than the other figures we reviewed recently, other SHFs, the Akiba Rangers. Those came out in like 2013, and this came out in 2016, which I found interesting. And you can still get this at Muteki Sales. They still have some. So do go check it out if you like this review and you like how this figure looks. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Really, really nice. Like, you got silver on the boots here. The boots are really awesome sculpt. Love how all of this looks. And the legs, very metallic, very, very, very RoboCop. It looks fantastic. The metallic candy red is awesome. You see, we have his gun here, which we will look at. You know, this here looks great. The back is excellent. You got the silver and red and black, and all of that work in there looks fantastic. The I found it interesting that the shoulder pads are different on each side. That's kind of cool, right? So this one goes down, and this one just kind of sticks out. I like that. Asymmetric. The chest looks really good. I like this teal in the middle. Looks really cool. And then the reds and the silvers, again, just beautiful. I like this little thing here. I'll zoom in for you guys. Very, very nice. Gold there looks good. Fist hands. Really excellent looking. The belt, you got a lot of colors, man. Golds and blues. Just pretty nice all around. And then we get to the head sculpt, and it's pretty excellent. I love this thing on the back of his head. That's cool. His visor looks good. The visor can come up too. Oh, and we get eyes, yellow eyes. I mean, this is armor, so it's like, you know, that's just even, it's just more protected, right? Very, very nice. I like that a lot. It's got a little, you know, communication thing here. Mic. Super excellent. I love how this looks. You got a clear translucent part up here, so you can see inside his head, sort of. That's what the back looks like. I like how the visors end up there. Again, the back looks awesome. It's a really nice looking figure. I do dig it. Proportions are nice. I mean, it's SHF, you know, like, it's got those SHF-ish proportions. Not overly muscular, just looks good. Just looks right and good, and I dig it a lot. I mean, the two gauntlets on those arms are different on each side. Again, asymmetrical. I like that. It's just a lot to look at, you know, like, it's very, very cool. I mean, I haven't done much in Metal Heroes here. Makes me a little sad. I did a Metalder at one point, but I have no idea where that figure is, so forget seeing it here, but this guy is fantastic. And as far as the articulation goes, the head moves at the neck and at the head really well. Then you got a joint that's right in here, and then you got a separate waist joint, which doesn't move as good. So it's a little odd the way they did this. Oh, and I just pulled it right out of the ball joint, trying to move it more, but it's an interesting ball joint. It's kind of, the ball joint is on a hinge. That's interesting. So I'm guessing, I was guessing right. You could pull it up, which is interesting. Let's see if I can get it back in, though. So you could pull this up like a pop-up joint. That's cool. Ugh, but I keep pulling it out. That part isn't cool, but, you know. Then these move. Shoulders move like so. Swivel at the bicep. Double jointed elbow. Hinge. Swivel there. The legs. You can't get much of a split. And there's no drop down joint here that I can feel. So that's a little limited. Goes back, goes forth. You know, does that. Double jointed knee works good. The ankle has massive rocker, which is interesting. It's very different from other SHFs. You do have the toe hinge too. That's crazy. Look at that. It's kind of robotic, and I kind of appreciate that for this figure. So yeah, the articulation is pretty good. I wish the hips were a little bit better, and this chest is a little odd, but it's still good. And for accessories, first up, we have a bunch of hands. We get 3 extra pairs of hands, some open hands, and mostly holding, and a trigger pulling hands. And for that trigger pulling hand, we do have his gun, which looks really, really, really nice. It does kind of remind me sort of RoboCop's gun in a little bit, but like it's a little different. This is the Daytrick 2? M2? I like that it does that. Kind of like, you know, Super Sentai, like Blades. But it's really, really nice. Like the red on there. It's a really good sculpt. I'll put it in his hand here. You know? There you go. That's pretty cool. That looks really good. Yeah, I like this gun a lot. It's pretty excellent, for sure. And then we also get this awesome blade for his other arm. He kind of just holds it like that. This is the Max Caliber version 2, which is like an upgraded version, like a more modernized version of something another Metal Heroes character had, like years before. I want to say Jiban. Am I right there? I don't remember, but I want to say that. So the Max Caliber here looks great. This is clear, and then it's silver. that is so nice. I just like this design. It looks really, really cool. The silver and the reds, it just matches them really nicely. So this guy has two cool weapons. It's not a ton of like accessories. You get the two weapons, you get the hands, but these weapons are excellent. I love it. Alright, one quick note here. This guy does have a fault that's making me nuts a little bit now. These elbow things keep popping out on me. I didn't know that they were just floating there, just kind of attached by friction. So if you like mess around with it too much with the elbow joints, these pop out on you, and they're pretty small. So do be careful with that. They're kind of easy to pop out, but you know, it doesn't pop out all the time. But yeah, they're small. One like jumped onto the floor when I put this on, so definitely had to mention it. And for your size comparison, here is Winspector Fire with some other Toei heroes you might have in your collection. And I'll leave it at that because I feel like this is just perfect. And my final thoughts, man, another Toei hero here, this time metal heroes. This is cool. I like when I get into my backlog because there's a lot of cool stuff in there. And this is one of them. I've got a lot of like interesting like FIGUARTS and other stuff. Good Smile Company, Revoltex. There's some quality stuff in my backlog. Chogokins and oh my gosh, so many other like companies. Storm Collectibles. We're gonna get into a bunch of them for sure. But this was a good one to review right after I reviewed my Akiba Rangers. I don't know if you're gonna see them back to back, but you know, if you saw them back to back. But if you have, that's awesome. If you're not, you know behind the scenes that I did review them back to back. So there you have it. This is a really, really cool figure. Like I said, you can still get it. And not easy to get, like still brand new at Muteki sale. So do check that out. Check out their website for him. Because I just did before and he's still there. So that's awesome, and it's a really, really cool figure. Like, I think my only problem is the little elbow things pop out. Otherwise, it's really nice. It's a beautiful looking figure. It still holds up in my opinion. And there you go, guys. That is my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content. And let me help you diversify your collection with some SH Figuarts. Till next time, peace out, peeps.